Hello, I'm Mal, and welcome back to Warmachine Tactics. Alright, let's continue with our single-player campaign. I'll see you on the other side. Alright, let's see. Let's take a look at what we have. So we have both, we have two Warjacks this time. We've got a Charger and a Lancer. So the Charger is melee-based. Let's take a look at... Well, here, let me give them both some points. Where are our closest enemies? Gear? Probably not going to be able to close distance for the Charger, so I think what I'll do is I'll give... Or I'm sorry, for the Lancer, so I guess I'll give the points to the Charger, and then I'll keep 2 points for my hero. Okay, so let's take a look at these units in a little bit more detail. First off, we also have trenchers also. That's these guys over here. So as an example, we've got a trencher rifleman. And let's see, trencher sergeant. They have different abilities depending on which class they are. So they're not all the same. Now, one of the things that's really cool is the combined ranged attack, where you can have multiple of these riflemen kind of, well, exactly what it says. They can basically combine their fire to increase their chances of killing a target. So let's see what else. Let's look at these Warjacks a little closer. So we've got this Lancer, and as you can see here, has a shield and both a spear. Now, a little bit tougher than our other Warjack, and they can do quite a bit of damage. They have some cool charge attacks, some cool power attacks. I'll try to work those in as we go through this episode. But I'm still kind of, I don't know. I like the, I really like my Charger. Simply because it's hard to give up having a ranged attack. It just really is. So I think what we're going to do here is we're going to move forward a little bit with our Charger Warjack. Yep, and then we're going to go for this guy right here. No, we missed. Well, that's unfortunate. All right, well, we've got another shot. There we go. He's toast. Nice. And then, let's see. Do I want to move right now? Yeah, I suppose I can move up. That's fine. And shoot the hand cannon, and I'll boost that attack. Okay, let's grab the Charger. We'll move the Charger up. Okay, done with his move. Then we've got our trenchers that we can use. Let's see if we can get the trenchers up over here far enough. Can you get a shot? Can you get far enough ahead? Just trying to see if we can get a line of sight shot here, but doesn't look like it. Alright. And you can see there's some different abilities. Bayonet, ranged attack, charge attacks. They've got smoke bomb. You can gain the benefit of concealment. I've experimented with that a little bit, not a lot. Okay, exit there.
Blimey.
Okay, let's see. We need to finish off this guy. Let's see if we can do that with this fellow right here. Okay, ranged attack. Now, you see we have military rifle, ranged attack, combined attack. We've got rifle grenade. We're just going to do a regular attack. Alright, good. It was enough to get rid of him. But then over here, we're going to grab the sergeant here. We're going to move him up. And we're going to do ranged attack. We're going to do combined range. And we're going to say execute. Now you see this, this like double gun, whatever, meaning that we're going to focus fire on him, and then I'm going to bring this other trencher up, and anywhere where these white squares are it means that he can help with the attack. So we're going to bring him up over here, and we're going to say combined ranged attack, and we're going to say okay, execute. And I don't think we'll be able to get anyone else involved. No, doesn't seem like it. Okay, so you go back to any one of these guys that you've already set up in that group, and they can execute the combined action. So we'll go ahead and do that. 91% chance to hit and 38%. And I think individually they had, what, 60% chance to hit? So it's a pretty significant increase if you do this. Unfortunately, we missed. And there's this guy over here. Okay, finally I can do something with him. Okay, I don't know why I couldn't earlier, but... sometimes this is one of my few beefs with the game, is that sometimes the interface is wonky. That's all there is to it. It just is. But the combat is fun, and I like all the different abilities, and the game world, as I learn more about the game world's really cool. The history's rich. I think it's interesting. So, to me, the game is worth playing because of these reasons. Let's see. That guy's dead already, right? Why does it look like he's... Is that just a graphical glitch, or is he, like, not quite dead? I think he's dead. Yeah, he's just getting jiggy with it as a graphical glitch. Okay. Well... I guess we'll just move our charger up, then. Oh, hi! Some more guys to deal with, huh? Okay, you're gonna sit right there then. That's fine. And how do we want to deal with this guy? Some combined ranged attacks? Yeah, I think that'll work. Here, let's slide over here. These guys are in melee, so he can do... For some reason, he can't do combined ranged? Not allowed. No viable targets for this action. Okay. I guess we'll do regular attack. 2 damage, nice.
Blimey.
Let's do a bayonet stab on this guy. There we go. And then we can grab the sergeant here. Yeah, let's just go over and smack this guy with a bayonet. That's right! Okay, now let's move some trenchers up. I don't think we really need cover. These guys have a relatively low chance to hit us anyway, but I guess we can run across over here. Okay, now let's grab our Warjack. And move. We'll move again. Okay, in that. Got another trencher guy we can move up. Yep. Come up right there. That's a grenadier, right? Okay. And then my hero. She can hang out right there. Now, unless I've missed it, there doesn't appear to be any kind of Overwatch, which I wish there was, but there doesn't seem to be. Now, if things try to run past your... if enemies try to run past any of your characters that have a melee attack, which actually they all do, to some degree, then they will get an attack of opportunity. So there is that, but there doesn't appear to be any kind of Overwatch where you can set someone specifically for defensive fire. And maybe that comes later, or maybe that's just not part of the game, but if it's not, I wish it was. Okay, let's see here. What can we do? Let's do a power attack. The headbutt's pretty cool. So let's do that. Boost the attack. And see, he got knocked down. That's pretty cool. So let's grab this guy, and then we'll come over here and just stab him. And since he's laying on the ground, he got a 100% chance to hit, so... There we go. Didn't kill him, though. It's kind of weak sauce. You can't kill a guy that's just laying on the ground, dude. You should be fired. Alright, we'll have this trencher infantry take a shot, then. Well, almost. But not quite. There we go. This guy can do it, hopefully. The sergeant. There we go. He's done. Okay, now we've got a guy right here in front of us. And we've got some guys down at the end there. Okay. Well. Battle hammer time? Sure. Okay. Well, make quick work of them. Let's see. Let me move my Warcaster up a little bit, and done. And in the turn. These Kadorian guys, I don't know what exactly it is they think they're gonna do, but it's not gonna be much. Okay, let's give the Lancer 1 point. Charger can have 3 points. I'll keep 1. Yep, come on, Bandit. Let's get to it, buddy. Alright. 2. And execute. Okay. See ya. And again. Okay. That's pretty satisfying, I have to say. The cannons and having them fly everywhere. Pretty fun. Alright, I'll move up a little bit. I want to stay near my Warjacks. I'm learning that that it's unwise. It is unwise to move, you know, out of the area of your Warjacks, because then you can't power them up, right? So, yeah, I'm done with her. Let's move you up a little. No, not you. I don't want you. I want my other Warjack. Come here. Okay, done. Best to have the Lancer up front, right? Okay, let's push you into that defensive position. Alright, and then here with you. And who else needs to move? You need to move. Here, let's create like a firing line right here. Can we move everyone to there? Let's find out. Should be able to. There we go. Run across. And then we got one guy back here. Okay. That's everybody, right? Oh, there's guys back over there, huh? Oh, I see. Wow, there's a lot of guys on this one. Yeah. So we're not active in combat, so what's the deal here? In the turn? There we go. Charger can have a couple, Lancer can have a couple. There we go. More inbound, huh? Okay, let's go ahead and move up here, like so. And then let's grab this rifleman. We can put him on this corner. And he can just chill out there. Actually, we can put a couple of them over there. Yep, I think that's a decent idea. Come on, Slacker, let's go. Wasn't exactly where I wanted him, but here, right there's good. Now that's one nice thing that's different from, say, like XCOM, is that if you accidentally misclick, as long as the turn's not over, you can just adjust and move them where you want to move them. That's nice. I like that. Okay, let's see, and I'll move her up here. And my Warjack to there. Yeah, come on down, guys. Hello. Oh, this guy that ran up to this. This is what I'm talking about. So the AI is still currently like basically on easy. They're supposed to have two or three more difficulty levels are supposed to be available here in hopefully the not too distant future. Because right now the AI is, well, I mean, AI is just kind of dumb. That's all there is to it. Okay, so let's try the shock shield. That was cool. And the war spear. Oh, we missed. Darn it. Alright, no problem. We can finish that guy off. We gotta kill this guy first, actually. Yeah, so let's do ranged attack. Can't do combined, huh? Alright. Ranged attack. Good.
Blimey!
Bayonet. Okay, he's done. And so now since he's done and will not be able to attack us if we move, right? Because we would have had to deal with an attack of opportunity. Now, we can move over behind this guy. And we should have a pretty decent chance to hit him. Yeah, 84%. Goodbye. Okay, who else we got here? Well, we got Bandit here, our Charger. Let's... So we can move him out over here. And then we need to move up because we're not going to be able to power them next turn if we don't move up, so let's do this like so. End our turn.
Yes, sir.
Is there anyone else? Oh, you have a move, huh? Oh, we're good. Go ahead and end the turn. 2 to the Charger, 2 to the Lancer. Okay, we'll move up just a little bit. Oh, hi. Coming out behind us, huh?
Ambush!
Alright.
Flank, ma'am. Iron Fangs!
Sergeant, you and your men hold off those Winter Guard. I'll handle the pikemen.
Not a problem. We got this. We got this. Guys are trying to be all sneaky. Yeah, let's change facing. Dual cannon. These guys are a little bit tougher, but I think we'll be okay. There we go. And then I can shoot from back here with her. Maybe finish this one off? Yeah, nice. And then maybe do a charge attack against the other one. Hold on, let's see. Change facing. Got a power attack. We do a slam. Okay, that works. And what about boosting it up? Yeah, I like that. Let's do it. Right here. Ha ha ha! That's right. Knockdown. Okay, now, you fellas. I need to put you to work here. Okay, so let's do that. You're not facing the right way. Okay, so face over there. Thank you. Ranged attack. There we go. We can do combined on this one. Great. Let's grab some more trenchers. Yep. Face the correct way. Combined ranged. Thank you. And let's grab one more for good measure. Like so. Maybe distance has something to do with it. I'm thinking you have to be a minimum distance away to get the combined range to, you know, to work. Or maybe they have to be knocked down or something. Maybe they have to have a status effect. Okay, so that's 3. That ought to be good enough. Alright, execute the combined attack. Go. And they missed against a guy with... There were 95% chance to hit, and the guy was on the ground. That's pretty bad, guys. Seriously. Like, I'm not trying to be a jerk or anything, but... That's kind of sad sauce, really. You should feel bad about that. Seriously. Alright, move. Maybe I can get a single shot in right here. Yeah. Seriously, guys. Bad shooting, and you should feel bad. And miss. Wow. These guys are terrible. Another iron pike guy. 1 damage. Okay, I can live with 1 damage.
Blasting pikes, ready.
I got your blasting pikes. Whatever. Okay, so the charger... He'll get 3. Lancer will get 1. Okay, here we go. So, melee... Only 2 points, huh? Okay, melee, shock shield, let's go. 1 damage, okay. Ranged attack.
Blimey.
Move. Alright. Missed. Okay. Who else we got? Guess this guy can move up and shoot, huh? Or not? Hold on. Maybe it's melee at this point? Oh, it's saying nothing viable. What? Really? Okay, well, cancel that. Maybe it's some kind of weird line of sight deal. That's my guess. Okay, so he's got 2 hit points left. Can we finish him? Maybe from here. Kinda hoping we can. That was the wrong guy that I just struck. Okay, well, or went for and didn't hit. Okay, charger. Turn around. Okay, let's shoot this guy. There we go. And then let's boost a shot. Almost got that guy down. Alright. That was decent-ish round. It didn't go as well as I'd like. We wasted a lot of shots trying to kill this one dude over here. That was kind of nasty. 5 damage.
We are Iron Fangs.
Knocked me down and did a lot of damage. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Alright, so... Lancer... Charger takes 3, and... There we go. Alright, so... Change the facing. Battle hammer. Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with the RNG in this. And this happened to me when I was playing and not recording, when I was just sort of learning the game. But like 90-something% chance to hit, and I would miss like multiple 90-something% shots. The probability of that is so extremely low. So you just gotta wonder like what's going on there. System needs a little bit of some tweaking, I think. 50% crit for 4. Yeah, and then that hits. So that's just kind of strange. Kind of strange. Okay, I need this guy dead. Yeah. There we go. Leaving these guys with health around so they then attack us is not good, right? It's not optimal. So let's see. Let's go to that guy. 38% chance, huh? Can you move up and... Can you, like, move up and stabby that guy? That would be good. Yeah, bayonet. 1 point of damage. Okay. Hand cannon. Let's... Hold on. Do I take a shot at this guy, or do I deal with this guy and then move the charger over? You know what? Let's move. Actually, I'm gonna do melee instead. Yep. I'm gonna boost this and attack. 1 point. Okay. And then miss. Didn't exactly go how I had planned, but I might be able to salvage this. We bring one of these guys over and face him the right way. We should be able to bayonet him. There we go. So that allows us to take our Warjack and move. Can I do a charge? Nope, none available. What if I change facing first? Nope, not available. Alright. Come on, change facing. You can do it. There we go, I have faith. Not the best round ever played, but we're alright. Man, down again. Sheesh. Alright, so shake that effect. And then... yeah, shake that effect. And here you go. Here's a couple of points, and here's another point. Alright. There we go. I was like, come on now, guys. Let's get this done. Yeah, I'm beat up over here. Seriously. There we go. That got it done. Okay, now I do have... let's see. Spells... no, I don't have any focus. Right. Alright, so just move up. Done. Let's move our trenchers up. Done. Everyone else moved? I didn't think so. Here we go. We'll make like a line over here. A firing line. Old school style. Okay, what about these guys? Come here. Yeah, come on. Let's see, how do we want to do this? 1 point, 3 points, 1 point, done. Change the facing. Dual cannon, there we go. Yeah, there we go. How you like me now? Here we go. Now see, when we get it like that, I really like it. When we don't get crits like that, then I'm sad. I'm sad panda. Sad panda Mal. So I've been doing some reading.
On your orders.
This group that we're a part of, or this military service that we're in, the Signarians, are the most technically advanced. So some of their Warjacks are even powered by electricity. The top one, which I think is called the Thunderclap, if I remember correctly. And the other factions, these Kadorians, as an example, are folks that are fighting because of some kind of long-term issues that they've had had to do with I think a treaty agreement that was made, and they felt like they kind of got cheated out of some of their lands. So they're kind of fighting to restore what they believe is theirs. Then there's another faction, which I can't quite remember the name of right now, but there's another faction that's stemmed from the former sort of like religious leadership. I guess people started worshiping a different faith, and it pissed these guys off. So in secret, they started training their own army. So, you know, there's like basically as I understand it, like kind of like a civil war going on. And then there's an actual separate war or conflict with these Kadorian people, the ones that we're fighting right now. Let's see. Let's give that, actually, not you. That to the charger. There we go. Can you get over there to fight? No, you can't. Alright, so it doesn't matter. Done? But it's kind of cool. I like it because it's, you know, it's high-tech, low-tech, if that makes any sense. The whole steampunk thing. I've always really liked it, and their implementation is pretty cool. There's also an undead faction also. So it's not just humans, though it seems like most of the factions are made up of humans, but not all. Now, this campaign, I believe, is just this focus on this particular faction. I don't think we get to play any of the others. I think we get to play against them, but we don't get to actually control. We don't get to the camera. Come on now, work with me. We don't get to control any other faction at this point. Now, I do have all of the DLC for this. So I have all the different units. So whatever we don't get exposed to during the course of the single player campaign, maybe I'll do in like a skirmish mode, or possibly even some multiplayer.
Under by the church. I'll be a gobber's groom if that ain't one of them red spell slingers.
A Grey Lord.
Nosing about for something he is. Don't seem interested in us at all. Not that I mean.
Well, I'm interested in him.
That's right. We will deal with him. We will deal with him. Okay, in the turn. These guys will probably run over, I'm assuming. Yeah, there they go. Okay, in turn. Come on, camera. There you go. You could do it. Proud of you, camera. Alright, smacky smacky. Oh, that was a good hit. And Shocky with the shield. Missed. That didn't look like a miss. It looked like that shield smacked him right in the head, didn't it? Let's see. How about you? Can you bayonet that guy? And by that guy, I mean... that one? Yep.
My life for Kador.
My life for Kador. Alright, let's see now. I don't have a shot. Right. How come... maybe this is because it's based on a board game, I guess, but... like, why can't my big, giant Warjack shoot over these little trench guys, right? Because I think you should be able to. Actually, let's move a little further out, and then... really? You can't take a shot? You move too far or something? Alright, fine. Just go over here and get behind cover then. Yeah. Okay, let's grab our guy here. I don't think that's gonna do it. We need someone else to get out of the way. Well, that's problematic, isn't it? Okay, what if we go like this, and then grab this guy and go to the side here, and do stabby stabby? Okay, and then this guy goes like this, and does stabby stabby. Okay, now if we go back to the other Warjack, why is it acting like he doesn't have a move? He should still have a pending move. Okay, well... guess I'll just run over here and stab this guy in the back then. With the trencher. Okay, now, if the camera will cooperate with me. See, he's acting like he doesn't have a move left, which I don't really get. Like, it's saying my only option for moves is with her, which I... okay, alright, I can argue with it. She can heal herself, right? Let's do that. Okay, in the turn. And I can soup up the Lancer. The Charger's too far away. Okay. I don't think it's going to matter much right here, truth be told. So we'll go like this. Ranged attack. We could use a rifle grenade, I guess. Nah, I'll save that. Combined attack. Let's grab another guy, put him right there. There we go.
Yes, ma'am.
So, 98% chance. And missed. Okay. Don't tell me there's not something wrong with that. Dude, we've missed a 91%. Okay, we've missed a 91% combined attack, and now we've missed a 98%. So, that's worse than XCOM. And that's bad. If you're saying, like, RNG to hitting is worse than XCOM, that's not good. For those of you that maybe aren't familiar with that game. And I know what you're saying. You're going, but Mal, if it says that, you know, it's 98%, that means there's a 2% chance. Right, I agree. Your math is sound. Your math is sound, people. I'm with you on that. However, it doesn't make any sense that you miss... the probability of missing a 91 and then a 98 is, you know, is not very high. But we're managing to do it, is what I'm saying. And we've missed several 84% shots, too. So I'm a little less concerned about that. It's the over 91s that are a little bit, like, come on already. Am I complaining? Yeah. Am I whining? It's borderline, okay? Before anybody starts, it's borderline. It's not quite whining. It's me pre-whining. Oh, sorry, dude. He had a bad day. He got smacked down. Okay, so let's see. Melee, boost the attack. I got another one. Okay. Let's see. Move here. Six damage, huh? On an attack of opportunity. Alright. So I gotta remember that even crossing past a guy activates that. It's not just... I thought if you were still kind of within arm's reach, I guess, for lack of a better way to describe it, that it wouldn't be a problem, but yeah, they still get the attack of opportunity. So you basically need to end next to them. You can't end past them, otherwise they're gonna get a hit. That's fine, I get that. I understand that mechanic. Makes sense. Okay, let's move all of our trenchers up. They're gonna hang out over there. Done. And yep. Gotta move you, buddy. Got some dudes we gotta deal with over here. Let's soup you up. And end the turn. Yep. Lancer can hang out right there. End his turn. Now, gotta be a little bit careful here. Actually, we gotta be kind of a lot careful because we can't afford to take damage. Yeah, I mean, we're beat up already. Nope. What we got going here?
Bears lie, I always say.
Don't kid yourself, Sergeant. This bear isn't sleeping!
Warjack! Juggernaut class, ma'am. Heavy as they come.
The bigger they are, the harder they... Yikes!
The bigger they are, the harder they... Yikes! Like, really? The dialogue, man. I mentioned that in the review, though. I'm just going with it. I'm pretending like it's over the top for, like, Starship Trooper style. There we go. That was nice getting rid of one of those guys. The Iron Fang guys are tough. Okay, so that was fortunate. Now, I do know that the Juggernaut guy is really tough, but he's melee. So he's like a much buffer version of my Lancer. So as long as I outrange him and kind of kite him around, we should be fine. Yeah, so I'm gonna create a firing line right here to deal with this pikeman. And then we'll kill him, hopefully, next round. And then we can deal with their Warjack. And there was a Grey Lord or whatever guy, too, which is... I'm not sure exactly what they are. Maybe some kind of caster kind of guy? I don't know. But we'll have to deal with that, too. Okay. So let's see. Let me get my character up here, and I think I'll move here right now, but then I think I'm gonna hang out behind and get some extra cover. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. Okay, are you have a ranged attack, or are you melee? This guy's definitely melee. And this guy's melee. I know,
Yeah,
dude.
I wish you were bigger too.
So many bad jokes could be made right there. So many bad jokes. Alright, let's see. And the Lancer 1 point, and there we go. Can you guys take care of him? Wow. Okay, let's try from the side there. So 63% chance shots to hit. That's also incredibly low. To miss that many, I mean. Even at 63%, 3 in a row is pretty rough. Pretty rough odds. Okay, so I could go here and take a shot. Concerned about that thing getting in range, though. I don't think it can. Yeah, I don't know. What about back here? Okay, so I'd have to get this close. Well, I guess I will then. I need to start doing damage to it. 1 damage. We gotta do more than that, bud. Okay, let's grab the Lancer. Change facing. Nope, nope, nope. Change facing. Need you to take care of that pikeman next turn. Okay, done. And then... Oh, right, my hero character. I guess she can hang out right there. I'm betting that this thing can't move. I'm betting on it not being able to move close enough. Okay, heal self. Okay. In the turn. I'm going to try to slam that thing down. I don't know if it'll work or not, but that's what I'm going to try to do. Let's see. Charge attack. On that guy? Really? Alright, I'm going to get... That's guy... Yeah, I was going to say, he's going to hit me with an attack of opportunity, but I'll try this. Hey, that was a good hit. Alright, guys. Let's do this. Well, we're slowly getting this guy. Okay, I gotta go over and help them deal with this guy. Wow. This is like this guy must be like the super duper one. Is he special? No, he's Iron Fang Pikeman. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time with him. Alright, well, we're gonna have to take an attack with our big boy here, because, yeah, we needed to get rid of him. This is not good. Now we have our back facing a heavy Warjack. That's not good. Okay, so let's... I could try slam, but I don't know, against that thing? Okay, we're gonna try. There we go. Knocked it back. And knocked it down. That might have bought us time. Looks like it did. Okay. So, Charger... up 2, Lancer, up 3. Alright. So let's change facing. Okay, let's go to the side here. Power attacks. Let's push him. Yeah! No damage? Oh, that's... Can I move away from him? I'm not feeling so good about my chances, guys. Let's see. One of these guys has got a grenade. Yeah, rifle grenade. Let's do that. Lowers his armor for a turn. Yep. Okay, so now we go over here and we say ranged attack. Another rifle grenade. Well, it was supposed to lower his armor, but apparently he's got a lot of armor. Crit for 2. Okay. Did the rifle grenade keep that guy from moving? Or was it because I pushed him back and that was that status effect that worked? Well, either way, we can move away from him, which is exactly what we're going to do. We still have a shot from here? No, but we do from here. So we're going to do something like this. And shooty shooty. 3 damage, good. Critical 6. Nice hit. Nice, nice. Okay. Ranged attack. We can't do the combined for some reason. Alright, rifle grenade it is. That was another... If anybody's keeping track, that was just another 84% shot. That missed. Get critted for 1. Okay. Crit for 4. Okay, that was pretty good. That was a decent round for us. Bayonet, can we kill this guy?
So cold.
So cold. Oh. Is that Trencher gonna die? Looks like it. Did he die or just get knocked down? I can't tell. Okay, so Charger. I think we do Charger 3, and that's it. Yeah, and we actually take our Lancer and move back, like, over here.
Blimey!
Ranged attacks, combined ranged attacks. Yeah, I think it is a range thing. I think they do have to be a certain distance from you to do the combined range. I don't know how many tiles it is. I'm going to try to look it up. Combined range. Okay, execute the combined. 95% chance. 4 damage. That was really good from those guys. Now, let's see. How far back can I be and still get a shot? This thing's kind of a slow mover, right? So we just need to kind of kite him. Kind of create like a... almost like a triangle, right? So we've got these guys over here fighting. Pew pew. I'm fighting from back here. Pew pew. And then I've got a Warjack over here. Pew pew. That should keep us safe-ish. And that's... we got it.
Toughest brutes on 2 legs they are. No slight intended.
Any idea what he was looking for, Sergeant?
Not a clue, ma'am. But I'll tell you what I do know. You see one of them Grey Lord bastards, you're gonna see more.
With the town secured, Commander Sturgis was ready to board the 1st Battalion as soon as the train was made ready to travel. The men marched through the night, and by dawn were loading up. It being a 2-day round trip by rail between Fisherbrook and the coal mines, the commander estimated we'd be able to move the entire 29th to Major Brisbane's location within a fortnight. The sergeant had been right, though. That wasn't the last of the Grey Lords we would see. What we didn't know was what they wanted, or what they were willing to do to get it.
I'm sorry, Allison. It was too soon.
All right. Well, I look forward to your comments and feedback as always. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, I'm Mal, and I will see you later.